Hello, everyone. I'm Chester44, also known as Fly, and welcome to this Let's Play of Wrath of the Righteous. Last episode, we fought and dealt with a demon lord, former demon lord, Sithud. He is now dead, and we have the remains of his sword, which we can probably do something with if we go speak to the storyteller. Let's warp back to Dresden and do just that. We'll just head right to the streets. Alright, now back over to the storyteller. Let's see what we can do with this sword. Should be nice and easy. Examine the items I'm carrying. Tell me about this. The storyteller's fingers tremble as he touches the cold blade of the sword, his withered hands turning red from the biting cold. His voice hoarse and furious, he whispers, "I hate it. The howling of the storm, the clashing of metal, the grinding of bones. My most hated foe lands blow after blow on me. That vile creature wishes to invade my domain. My sword barely withstands the onslaught of his hammer. A blow, and another one, and another one. The blade vibrates, its steel creaks, and then a booming clamor. The mournful wind carries me to a labyrinth of icy peaks. The snow will hide the traces of my disgraceful retreat. I am broken like my sword, but not defeated. Restore the relic for me." Bathed in magical light, the elf's hands glide along the blade. Snowflakes dance in this dim light. "This blade used to belong to a demon lord. Sithud, the Lord of Blizzards and the Master of Frost. Like its master, hungering eternally for power, this sword still thirsts for battle and death. I can restore it, or I can turn it into a rod." Tell me about the sword. "This merciless blade will always thirst for blood. It will not grant a swift death to the enemies of the Master. Rather, it will shred their flesh, pierce them with searing cold, and will only deliver the killing blow when it is fully sated with their suffering." Tell me about the rod. "This relic will embody Sithud's power over the cold. The metal has absorbed some of that demon lord's power, and it will turn it into a potent magic, unleashing all the hatred and wrath of its former master onto the enemies of its current one." Give me a moment. Alright, I don't know what they actually do, but I choose the sword. A bright light radiates from the storyteller's hands. The fragment of the ancient weapon dissolves within it, flickering forebodingly. When the light disperses, you see the elf holding an extraordinary blade that seems to be made of ice. So, what does this do? It's a longsword. Whenever the wielder of this +5 frost longsword lands a hit on an enemy, that enemy must succeed at a DC 35 fort save or start bleeding for 1d4 con damage per round. Additionally, whenever the wielder confirms a crit with the sword against an enemy who is bleeding, they deal an additional 3d10 unholy damage. Finally, the sword grants its wielder the Glacial Armor ability, which they can use as a standard action once per day. Grants the wielder DR20 bludgeoning and a +6 natural armor bonus to AC. Once it's prevented a total of 60 points of damage, the armor breaks and the creature loses all benefits. Okay, that is actually pretty damn good. It's a +5 longsword. I have a +6. You, however, can wield the Sword of Sithud. Oh god! That is terrifying. Also, I am amused by the fact that the paladin is the one wielding this thing. This looks so evil. I love it. Wow. Go ahead, learn Greater Heroism. That is impressive. Really cool. Okay. Also, I appear to be floating in the air at the moment. Hopefully that wears off when I go into the Citadel to see what more we have to learn.
Greetings, Commander. Today I come bearing good news, an invitation. Canabras is throwing a festival to celebrate the Crusaders, and you are the guest of honor.
What kind of festival?
I'm sure you remember how the Crusade started. Demons attacked Canabras, turning a celebration into a massacre and then laying waste to the city. Now Canabras has been rebuilt, and the demons suffer one defeat after another. And all this is thanks to you. The citizens wish to reclaim the celebration stolen from them, and from you, at the start of the war.
Wouldn't it be better to wait until after the war is ended?
You recently won a glorious victory at Iz. While the Crusade is far from over, this still calls for a celebration. My advice is to allow yourself and your companions this brief respite. It will help you gather strength before the final battle.
If I go to the festival, who should I take?
Everyone, without a doubt. Each one of your companions has fought long and hard. It would be unfair to leave anyone behind.
I'll be there. Thank you for your report.
Glad to be of service. Oh, and one more thing. This came with the invitation. I'm not sure what it means, but it looks like some sort of sign. I assume the other half is in the possession of someone who will be waiting for you in Canabras.
Half a copper coin. Anevia stays out of the conversation, but you cannot help but notice her satisfied smile. It seems she knows something about the coin.
That is all. Have an enjoyable break.
Yeah, no, I'm still floating. Do you know what this is, Anevia? Yes, I recognize the style. Looks like a greeting from the Canabras chapter of the Eagle Watch. Whoever approaches you with the other half of the coin is one of us and can be trusted. Probably the head of the chapter, a tiefling called Rovus. A brilliant spy, and even more paranoid than me, hard as that is to imagine. By the way, 50 diplomacy. Can you tell me now what medicine Irabeth got for you by pawning her sword? Still gnawing on that bone, huh? Well, fine, I'll tell you. Here's the thing. My mother didn't have a daughter. She had a son who she hid from her enemies in the Temple of Desna. They gave me a new name and dressed me as a girl so no one would find out. And it turned out that after years of living in that temple, I realized something. Those clothes and that new name suited me down to the ground. I never thought of myself as a man in all that time. When I left the temple, I lived as a woman. Not exactly hard, seeing how I was traveling alone. Then I met Irabeth. You can't imagine how terrified I was of telling her the truth, but she understood and accepted me. And she even pawned her family heirloom to help me. The medicine she got for me, the thing she pawned her sword for, was an elixir to change my physical gender. That's it. That's the story. Why do you keep it a secret? Because it's nobody else's business. You know the truth now. Has it changed anything? So you used to be a man? No, I've always been me. I just needed time to understand that. And the help of my beloved to transform my body to the way it was always meant to be. What was your name before? Don't even ask. That name has meant nothing to me for years. It's just sounds. There's probably nobody left alive who knew that person. I'm Anevia Tirabade, and that's all there is to it. Well, I'm glad everything worked out for you. Thanks. It's all down to Irabeth. I don't know how I would have survived without her. Truth is, I wouldn't have. Alright, thank you very much. Now then, let's get out of here. We have other places to go. Let's head to the fortress gates. We can take the same group. Now, the celebration is going to be a big thing that's going to take a while, and we will have a lot to do for that. But before that, I kind of want to go to the Bone Hills. I think the fastest way is the lands of Yathwatch Bastion. Yeah, that's got to be it, but I need to activate the travel here. Oh, the demon armies. You take care of this. Oh, it's actual fight. Okay, Vavakias, Pinajai. Ice Storm. Will Fireball actually do anything? It won't make a difference. Alright, burn those two. Perfect. Shoot again. Vivakias are almost dead. Vivakias are dead. There we go there. Oh no, you did something! How terrible! And now... you have greater fire... oh my god! Yeah, signifiers are powerful. Magic missile, though. There we go. Well done, Agaboya. Your army earned their keep. Now that that force is dealt with, Agaboya, you can head back up to here. Oh, Mendavian Cavaliers. I don't really have a purpose for them, so I guess you can join them in the Demonic Reserves. Actually, I take it back. The Demonic Reserves will remain demonic. Now, Setsuna, continue on. You've got a demon army to deal with here. Easily dealt with. And now, Setsuna, please return to where you were. Up here. And it seems something's happening back at base. Oh! Greyboar's advice will the young wanderer has returned with her blade covered in dragon blood. As a token of her gratitude, she has given all of the dragon's treasure to the Crusade and presented a personal gift to her mentor, Greybor. Okay, that'll be useful for him. And one more round to finish off Krennic's mercenary force. I don't really care much about the Yamazata. No. Oh, you know what? Go with the Havoc Dragons. We'll get it. It's 2 days. It's fine. Alright. Continue onwards until we can warp. Failed to sneak past the enemies again? Bah. We're probably weak.
I refuse to accept their statement.
Oh, yeah. God, this is gonna be so easy.
Strike.
Look at that. That was pathetic. There we go. Now, if you dismount, you're still floating in the air. That worries me a little. I hope this isn't going to be a permanent thing now. Yeah, it's not even worth it to take the loot. But yeah, I hope me constantly floating in the air isn't going to be a permanent thing. I'd like that to wear off. It's silly. And also a little annoying. Alright, continue onwards. There we go. You know, why not just continue on the hike? Let some days pass. It's no big deal. Agaboya, return there. Setsuna, return. You know what? The Hedge Knights can actually go and join in. Agaboya could use some more Hedge Knights. Why not? Shortly after the messenger's departure, the guards on the walls reported a small but well-armed group of mercenaries approaching the city. And there we go. Nothing else to do there. Now, continue on your march. We're fatigued. We should probably rest. Don't need the Demon Slayer soup. Switch back to the, where is it? Cheese Crostata. Even your ugly kin from your ugly underground village rejected you. And that is why you so eagerly scurried up to the surface after us. I should have left you in Neathholm. A couple of days with you and my kin would be scrambling to get to the surface too. Okay, there we go. And we continue the march. More enemies.
They will break against our resolve.
Ooh, Nalfeshni.
You should have run.
they're all dealt with. Am I still floating?
I'll take care of it.
I am still floating. This bothers me greatly.
A bright future awaits us.
This really bothers me greatly. Also, I've never actually seen this this combat map before. Huh. Neat. I hope the floating is gonna go away, because I don't like that. Alright, continue onwards. Another day passes. Okay, we got another Havoc Dragon. Summon the Yama-Azatas. Okay, you guys continue on. Send you guys in. And the Inquisitors are going to head back up and join one of the sets of reserves. And you are going to go and join Odan's reserves. Okay, made it down. Oh, Traveling Merchant! It's been quite a while since I've seen you. Let's see, what do you sell now? Personal protection equipment. Let's go with the Hunter's Arsenal for next time. Let me see what you got on the personal protection equipment. Not really anything that notable. Chainmail of greater cold resistance. Purging chains. Immune to ability score damage. Pretty good. But yeah, nothing particularly notable here. And you know what? Okay, these two things I'm going to hold on to. The half a coin goes down to here. And this is actually going to be useful. The rest of this, I can sell. Keen Bleed longsword. Ooh. Alright. Thank you for the money. Appreciate the visit. It was nice to see you. Right, continue on just a bit further. And we've made it to the Bone Hills. Oh yeah, we can recruit people if we so wish. Which, honestly, I don't really care, because our armies are strong enough and they don't need to do any more. So yeah, we're perfectly fine. I mean, signifiers are powerful, I just noticed, but still, we're fine. Setsuna and Nagaboya both are level 11, which is really good, I have to admit. Anyway, I think I'm going to end this episode here. A shorter episode, maybe. Actually, you know what? Setsuna. There you go, more forces. Why not? But yeah. I'm going to end this episode here. Next episode, we'll go into the Bone Hills and take care of that. But that'll be in the next episode. So until then, I am Chester44. Also known as Fly. That is me, Sela, Camellia, Lan, Darren, and Nenio. Darren, Lan, and Nenio. This has been a Let's Play of Wrath of the Righteous, and I shall see you all next time.